She has sold more than 15 million records worldwide, so she's fairly well known. And she's also earned 13 Grammy Awards. So I thought I'd sing two of her bluegrass Christmas songs, since it's Christmas time. One's called Christmas Time's A-Comin'. Bill Monroe sang it in 1951. It was written by a Bell Labs engineer named Tex Logan, Benjamin Tex Logan. And then I'll follow that with Beautiful Star of Bethlehem, which was released in the 1960s by the Phipps family. They may be from North Carolina for all I know. And they sing it in the Carter family style. So here we go. This was just... Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. Holly's in the window, home is where the wind blows, can't walk for running, Christmas time coming. Can't you hear them bells ringing, ringing joy to all that, I hear them singing, when it's snowing I'll be going back to my country home. Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. Snowflakes are falling, my old heart's calling, for the folks at home when Christmas time's coming. Can't you hear them bells ringing, ringing joy to all the children singing? Hear them snowing, I'll be going back to my country home. I messed up the words a little bit there. Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. And then here's another song from the same record. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shining afar through shadows dim, giving the light to those who long have gone, guiding the wise men on their way unto the place where Jesus lay. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine upon us until the glory dawns. Give us a lamp to light the way unto the land of perfect day. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Beautiful star, the hope of life, guiding the pilgrims through the night, guiding over the mountains till the break of dawn. Into the light of perfect day, it will give out a lovely ray. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine upon us until the glory dawns. Give us a light to light the way unto the land of perfect day. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Beautiful star, the hope of rest for the redeemed, the good and blessed. Yonder in glory when the crown is won. Jesus is now the star divine, brighter and brighter he will will shine. A beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine upon us until the glory dawns. Give us a lamp to light the way unto the land of perfect day. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on, shine on. Emmy Lou Harris was born in Birmingham, Alabama in 1947, and she grew up in Woodbridge, Virginia. Her father was a Marine Corps officer who served in both World War II and Korea, where he was taken as a prisoner of war and reported as missing in action. Emmy has said, "I never talked to him about his experiences. He wouldn't ever talk about it." But she wrote a song years later with Guy Clark called "Bang the Drum Slowly," so I thought I'd play it for you. I meant to ask you how to fix that car. I always meant to ask you about the war and what you saw across a bridge too far. Did it leave a scar? And how you navigated wings of fire and steel, up where heaven had no more secrets to conceal. Still you found the ground beneath your wheel. How did it feel? Bang the drum slowly, play the pipe lowly, to dust be returning, and from dust we begin. Bang the drum slowly, I'll speak of things holy, above and below me, world without end. I meant to ask you how, when everything seemed lost and your fate was in a game of dice they tossed, there was still that line that you would never cross at any cost. I meant to ask you how you lived what you believed, with nothing but your heart up your sleeve. And if you ever really were deceived by the likes of me, bang the drum slowly and play the pipe lowly, to dust be returning, from dust we begin. Bang the drum slowly, I'll speak of things holy, above and below me, world without end. Gone now is the day, gone the sun. There is peace tonight all over Arlington, but the songs of my life will still be sung by the light of the moon you hung. I meant to ask you how to plow that field. I meant to bring you water from the well. and be the one beside you when you fell. Could you tell? Bang the drum slowly, play the pipe lowly, to dust be returning, from dust we begin. Bang the drum slowly, I'll speak of things holy, above and below me, world without
end. Wow. Beautiful, Larry.
Oh, that is really beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, that is beautiful. And Larry, I don't think I'd heard that, and what a joy to hear it.
Yeah, pretty cool. So in high school, Emmy Lou was a cheerleader, saxophonist in the marching band, straight-A student, and Miss Woodbridge in the beauty pageant. In 1967, she enrolled in and dropped out of the University of North Carolina, then enrolled and dropped out of Boston University and hightailed it to Greenwich Village to become a folk singer. She waitressed at the bitter end, got a husband, a baby, a manager, and a record contract with Jubilee Records in 1969. She moved to Nashville, the record company went bankrupt, and she got divorced. After living on food stamps and Medicaid, she went back to live with her parents near Washington, D.C. So in 1971, performing at the Cellar Door, famous folk club in Washington, she sang "It Wasn't God Who Made Honky Tonk Angels" as a joke, since she knew very little about country music. Well, the Flying Burrito Brothers were in the audience, and they dug her, and Graham Parsons, a burrito brother, got in touch with her, sent her a ticket to L.A., and gave her a gig in his band, the Grievous Angels, which combined rock and country music. Shortly after recording their second album, Grievous Angel, Graham died from a drug and alcohol overdose in a hotel room near Joshua Tree. That's when Emmy went out on her own, but she was, like many of us, haunted by Graham's death. He was a fantastic artist and a real loss to the world and the music world. And so she wrote this song called "Boulder to Birmingham" that became a real signature song for her later in her career. And I think she wrote it in like 1975. I don't want to hear a love song. Got on this airplane just to fly, but I know there's life below me, that all that you can show me is the prairie and the sky. And I don't want to hear a sad story full of heartbreak and desire. The last time I felt like this, I was in the wilderness and the canyon was on fire. And I stood on the mountain in the night and I watched it burn. I watched it burn. I watched it burn. And I would rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. I would hold my life in his saving grace. And I would walk all the way from Boulder to Birmingham, if I thought I could see your face. Well, you really got me this time, and the hardest part is knowing I'll survive. I've come and listened to the sound of the trucks as they move down out on I-95. and pretend that it's the ocean coming down to wash me clean, to wash me clean. Baby, do you know what I mean? And I would rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. I would hold my life in his saving grace. And I would walk all the way from Boulder to Birmingham if I thought I could see your face. If I thought I could see your face.
Love that.
One
So
of my
much.
all-time favorite songs.
Fabulous.
Love that.
She has such an emotional voice, you know, when she
Yeah,
does that.
yeah.
It's so moving.
Yeah, it really is great. Okay, so at that point, Emmy was on her own. Her first albums were produced by her then husband, Brian Ahern, with a group of musicians known as the Hot Band, which included Rodney Crowell, Vince Gill, and two members of Elvis's band, James Burton and Glendy Harden. In 1975, she sang backup on Bob Dylan's Desire. Her solo albums earned her Grammys in the country and country vocal categories. In the 1980s, Ricky Skaggs joined her band, and bluegrass was added to the folk, rock, and country repertoire. While most of her songs were written by other writers, Emmy Lou released 4 albums of her own work. And in 1987, she collaborated with Dolly Parton and Linda Ronstadt to record Trio, her best-selling record of all time. In the 90s, she formed a new backing group called the Nash Ramblers that included Sam Bush and Al Perkins. And in the mid-90s, she recorded several albums with Daniel Lanois, producer of U2, and Peter Gabriel, Bob Dylan, who gave her songs an alternative rock sound. Very 90s. In subsequent years, she's performed and toured with Rodney Crowell, Mark Knopfler, Linda Ronstadt, and Elvis Costello while continuing to make records. At the beginning of this century, Harris organized a benefit tour called Concerts for a Landmine-Free World to assist innocent victims of conflicts around the world. In 2004, her pet dog named Bonaparte died. To remember him, she established Bonaparte's Retreat, a dog rescue in Nashville which saves stray dogs from animal shelters and houses them until they find their forever homes. She's married and divorced 3 times and has called herself a really good ex-wife. She's a vegetarian. So here's one of the first songs she ever wrote. Took her a long time to get it recorded. It was finally on Red Dirt Girl in 2000. And it's called Boy from Tupelo. You don't love me, this I know. Don't need a Bible to tell me so. I hung around a little too long. I was good, but now I'm gone. Like a buffalo, that boy from Tupelo. Anywhere the wind can blow, that's where I wanna go. It's gonna be like a 5 and dime. It'll be the perfect crime. Just ask the boy from Tupelo. He's the king and he ought to know. The shoulder I've been leaning on is the coldest place I've ever known. There's nothing left for me round here. Looks like it's time to disappear. Like the buffalo, that boy from Tupelo. That wall down in Jericho, Maybell on the radio. I'll be gone like a 5 and dime. It'll be the perfect crime. Just ask the boy from Tupelo. He's the king and he ought to know. this I know. Don't need a Bible to tell me so. It's a shame and a sin. Everything I could have been to you. Your last chance, Texaco. Your sweetheart of the rodeo. A Juliet to your Romeo. The border you cross into Mexico. I'll never understand why or how. Oh baby, it's too late now. Just ask the boy from Tupelo. He's the king and he ought to know. Oh, oh, yeah, it's all about Elvis. All right, here's a song by Bruce Springsteen that she recorded. It's one of my very favorites, so I'm always happy to play it.
Across the border?
Across the border. She has a lot of songs about the Southwest. She lived there a lot of her life in the Nashville area, and she hung out with the Texas songwriters a lot, like Guy Clark and Townes Van Zandt. Anyway, that has nothing to do with Bruce Springsteen, but it has something to do with the border. Something that's on my mind, and I think all of our minds these days. Tonight my bag is packed. Tomorrow I'll walk these tracks that will lead me across the border. Tomorrow my love and I will sleep neath auburn skies somewhere across the border. We'll leave behind, my dear, the pain and sadness we found here, and we'll drink from the Brazos muddy waters where the sky grows gray and white. We'll meet on the other side, there across the border. For you I'll build a house high up on a grassy hill somewhere across the border, where pain and memory have been stilled there across the border, and sweet blossoms fill the air, pastures of golden green run down into cool clear waters, and in your arms neath open skies I'll kiss the sorrow from your eyes there across the border. Tonight we'll sing the songs, I'll dream of you, my corazon, and tomorrow my heart will be strong, and may the saints' blessing and grace carry me safely into your arms there across the border. For what are we without hope in our hearts, that someday we'll drink from God's blessed waters and eat the fruit from the vine? I know love and fortune will be mine somewhere across the border, across the border, across the border.
Mention a little something, if I may. She did one version of that in collaboration with Linda Ronstadt and Graham Nash. It's beautiful. And one of the things I like best about Emmy Lou is how often she collaborated with other singers. She sang a lot with Willie Nelson. She's just an American treasure, I think.
Here's a song called Born to Run. It was written by her third husband, Paul Kennerly, producer and writer, in 1982. The song takes its melody from The Death of Me, a song for the legend of Jesse James, a concept album that Kennerly wrote. It was covered by the Irish actress Jessie Buckley, one of my favorites, for the 2019 film Wild Rose, which I've never seen. But well, I never did crawl and I never did toe the line. No man is a master to me, I ain't that kind. I just put on my traveling shoes. Well, if you want to win, you just can't lose the time or stay behind. Well, I was born to run, to get ahead of the rest. And all I wanted was to be the best, just to feel free and be someone. I was born to be fast, I was born to run. Well, I take the chances, sometimes I made mistakes, but you don't get nothing unless you take the breaks. Living dangerous is dynamite. Sure makes you feel nervous, but it makes you feel alright. Yeah, it makes you feel alright. And I was born to run, to get ahead of the rest. And all I wanted was to be the best, just to feel free and be someone. I was born to be fast, I was born to run. Nobody gonna make me do things her way. By the time you figure it out, it's yesterday. Well, it comes to he who waits, I'm told, but I don't need it when I'm old and gray. Yeah, I want it today. Well, I was born to run, get ahead of the rest, and all I wanted was to be the best, just to feel free and be someone. I was born to be fast, I was born to run. I was born to be fast, I was born to run. This is very uplifting for me. I'm glad to hear you like these songs.
I love them.
Here's a song called If You Were a Bluebird. It's written by Texas folk singer, songwriter, whatever, you know, one of those Texas type guys, named Butch Hancock. If you were a bluebird, you'd be a sad one. I'd give you a true word, but you've already had one. If you were a bluebird, you'd be crying, you'd be flying.